Welcome back to Secondhand Therapy. We want to remind you that we are not therapists. We're not licensed professionals in any way. This is not a substitute for therapy. We're just two dudes going through it and sharing what we're going through.
Yeah. Not professional advice, not a substitute for therapy, none of that.
Not even close. However, there are going to be some commercials. There's going to be some ads.
Weird segue, yeah. However,
you know what? You're not going to get any advice here. But you know what you're going to get?
ads.
Fucking ads.
Yeah.
So, but you can avoid that.
You can.
You can avoid that by going to Patreon.
You can try.
And you can get ad-free episodes, and you can get access to our other show. You can get access to me reading things, this guy on drugs. We have a live show on there. We got a documentary coming out. There's merch. There's all kinds of things happening on Patreon, and you're missing out.
Yeah, it's just a good way to support the show, you know? We appreciate it. We also have merch available. secondhandtherapypod.com. Pretty dope merch, if I'm being honest.
Pretty rad.
If I'm being on my Abe Lincoln shit.
Lot of hoodies.
It's hoodie season. Who knew Vegas was so cold?
Buddy, it's freezing here.
You know?
Yeah.
If you want to contact us, look it over here. Look at all that. Text us, email us, whatever you got. We love mail. Send us a letter. Send us a photo. Send us a book. I don't fucking know.
We don't know.
What do people mail?
I don't know. Also, there is a number there on the side of your screen as well where you can text us or leave us messages, and we might just play it here on the show.
And I said text us.
Did you say that? You said reach out.
Yeah.
Well,
why don't you ever listen to me?
What?
I just want to be heard. 818-850-2448. Will you listen to me?
You're about to listen to this ad. Thanks for joining us.
Hey.
I finally got a hold of my psychiatrist.
When you say finally got a hold of, that means you attempted to contact that person.
Now, listen, I attempted to contact them. We've been through this. I reached out to her around the holidays, and she said, "Do you really need? Is this an emergency, or can we wait till later? I'm busy." And I said,
Was that Thanksgiving or Christmas?
"That was Christmas. Thank you very much."
I didn't know. You said holiday. Holidays is generic.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyways.
And now it's January 30th, but yeah.
So I reached out. And I'm switching over. I'm switching over from my my ADHD meds. I'm getting on the real deal.
Okay.
I'm going.
I believe you were on the real deal. You were taking a pill.
Yeah. I was on Concerta.
Not the real deal.
I'm going to the hard stuff. Old Adderall.
Excited? Nervous? Scared?
Hate it. Don't want to do it. Very scared.
What are you scared of?
It just feels like a drug. Adderall feels like a drug.
Yeah, that's something people take recreationally.
Yeah.
They just snort it because they wanna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you take before you go to the club.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to be on that daily, you know? My heart might explode or can't get off of them.
Are you worried about getting hooked on it?
Yeah. I'm worried. Those are the two things. I am worried that I am going to be fucking wired.
Yeah.
Or that I'm not going to like it, or I'm going to get hooked on it. I can't get away from it. That's what I'm worried about.
So what's your plan to keep it cool? What's your plan to fucking keep it cool, man?
I don't know. I don't really have I don't. I'm also trying to go in open minded.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other thing. Is like I'm trying to also be like, hey, shut up.
Mm-hmm.
People are on Adderall all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Shut up. That's also not working.
Yeah.
So I also asked about,
Mm-hmm.
drum roll please, anxiety meds.
Hallelujah.
Yeah, I know you'd be
Thank
fucking happy with
fucking
that.
God.
Oh, yay.
Yes, we're finally addressing the problem.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
What are you getting on?
I don't know.
I think you're gonna say Xanax. I was like, buddy, you're on a fucking speedball.
No,
Fucking Adderall and
it
Xanax.
starts with a B. I'm not real sure.
Mm.
Brunswick, Botanica, something. I'm getting on that.
Okay. How do you feel about that?
Don't wanna.
Why?
Don't wanna.
Why?
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm a super chill, laid back dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to my therapist about this, about getting on these new meds and my hesitation. And he was asking me about my anxiety. And it's something that a lot of times I don't feel or recognize until hindsight.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I mean, sure, there are times where I do know that I'm like a little hyped up. And I'm like, oh, fuck, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But the majority of the time, I don't feel it. I don't feel anxious. So,
From the guy who feels everything.
yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
so I compared it when I was talking to my therapist, I compared it to that a story that we talked about back in the day about like how sometimes I don't recognize that my actions are affecting others in a way that I don't see.
Mm-hmm.
Um and the perfect example is you know, I've gotten better, but in the car, if I'm mentioning something, I never realized how it was affecting other people in the car. Like if somebody were to cut me off or do whatever, I'd be like, it's fucking cunt, or I'd be yelling. I'd be like, what the fuck? And then I'm done with that emotion. Like
Mm-hmm.
I yell out loud, and then I'm fine. But the other people in the car are like, oh my God, he's really upset, or that just ruined his day, or like he's angry now, and like he's in a bad mood. I'm like, oh no. I I expressed that thing and I don't care now.
Mm.
And that's how I feel about my anxiety is sometimes I will process things out loud when I think I'm just verbally processing things or going through things. It's affecting others in a way that goes, oh God, he is really worried about this, or he is like worked up, or this or that. And I'm like, oh, no, I'm fine. So a lot of times I feel like that about my anxiety where I'm just like, oh, no, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So for me, when you're saying like, what do you think about the meds? I don't think I need them.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I don't. Okay.
Wow.
I'm excited to see if there is a difference, if I can like really feel the shift of like being calm. Um but yeah, oftentimes I'm just like, what are you talking, like I'm fine. Super chill, laid back dude.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hmm. Do they have meds for denial? I think we should get you a bucket of those. Wow.
Yeah.
That is wild.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you're probably the most anxious person I've ever known.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah. You don't find yourself like neurotic or
No.
wow.
No. Um I'm worrisome sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay.
Um, and I guess, yeah, you and I have talked about this past week a little bit here and there, and you've pointed out, like, you're like, oh yeah, that's anxiety. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, that's anxiety? So I
Mm-hmm.
think that's what it is too, is I just don't recognize it as a, like, oh, that's what they're talking about. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't know that that was anxiety.
Yeah. Anytime you're, quote, in the way
Mm-hmm.
and you feel that panic of like, oh God, that's anxiety.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought that was just people pleasing or
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
What is the feeling if people are displeased with you? What do you call that feeling? The thought that somebody is angry with you.
Yeah, I go into like a panic.
That's anxiety.
Yeah.
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 See, when I think of anxiety, I think of the extreme definition of it, of like
Yeah.
panic attacks and this and that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't. That's when my old therapist was asking me about my anxiety when I first started with her. I was like, yeah, I don't really have that.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, okay. Because I just looked at it as like the extreme cases of like, like how you talk about anxiety sometimes, where your
Yeah.
hands will lock up and things like that. Like, I've never experienced any of that.
Yeah.
So
That's happened to me 5 times in my life.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that's how I view anxiety, of like that freeze mode or shutdown or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't.
Yeah. All or nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think you exist at like a 6 and you think like, I've never hit a 9 or a 10. So
yeah,
yeah. Hey, bud,
yeah,
there's no tread on the tires, my guy.
yeah,
Yeah. I think you've been operating at such a high level of anxiety that yeah, your existential hum, even though it is anxious, feels so normal to you.
yeah,
But one, you put a lot of energy into playing it cool. Like,
yeah,
I think it's very important to you to not seem anxious.
yeah.
Yeah.
That goes into acceptance. Yeah.
You think people won't accept you if you're anxious?
Oh, bingo.
But everybody knows you're anxious.
Everybody but me.
Yeah.
But I don't know that I'm being anxious. So I don't know that I'm coming off that way. So I don't know that they won't like me because I'm anxious, because in my mind, I'm not anxious. Does that make sense?
Nope.
I can't recognize something that I don't think I am.
Right. But
Yeah.
everybody else knows you're anxious and they accept you.
But I don't know that. I just think that I'm playing it cool enough, or that
Yeah.
I don't have it,
Yeah.
that they don't pick up on it. And
Mm.
and so it's not, they don't think of me in that way. So of course they like me because I'm not anxious.
Oh, yeah. You're incredibly anxious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Borderline neurotic.
Now, neurotic is pushing it, I feel like.
Okay. I don't.
Really?
I don't feel like that's pushing it. No, I don't.
I think neurotic is like a particularness. I don't feel like I have that.
What'd you have for breakfast the last 10,000 days in a row?
Without food and being involved.
Oh, okay.
Anything else?
Anything else?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. 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 I was like gonna go down the list. I was like, I don't need to prove to you. Like, hey man, it's okay.
Yeah.
So why are you taking the meds if you don't think you need them?
Well, it's clear that I need them, because everybody in my life is like, "Hey, you're
Is
the
it
most anxious person."
Yeah, but is it clear to you? Or are you doing this to people please?
I'm doing this to see if there is a difference. If I am, he did ask me that. He said, "What is your goal with the medication?" And I was like, "I just want to not go to worst case scenario every single thought that I have." I learned
Some people
that's
might call that neurotic. Yeah.
anxiety.
Yeah. Some people might call it neurotic.
That's not neurotic.
Mm.
That neurotic is a particularness. A particularness.
Okay.
What is
Okay.
it? What is neurotic to you?
Neurotic is trying to control every little detail
Mm-hmm.
because you want to avoid this catastrophic thing that you believe is coming. That's what I see as neurotic.
That's not anxiety.
That's all. Yeah, that is anxiety. Yeah. I don't think controlling every little detail to try to avoid this impending catastrophe, I don't think that's anxiety. I think anxiety is the feeling of worry.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just always chalked it up to like leftovers from my mother. My mother was.
Yeah, that's where you got it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just always thought like, describe it like, thinking about like when you catch a cold from somebody, like you're not always going to be sick.
Mm-hmm.
You just have a cold right now. And that's how it kind of felt. Like whenever these things would pop up, it would just feel like, oh, that's the thing I caught from my mom. So
Interesting.
yeah, it wasn't like in my DNA. It was just like, oh, I'm just not great right now because it's like flare ups.
So let's
Yeah.
take a quick break
Yeah.
and then we'll talk about you have cancer. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that in 1 minute when we get back. Just a cold, huh?
Yeah. It feels like that. Like, yeah, just like it's not something I have forever. It's just something I caught.
Interesting. When are you going to get rid of it? When are you going to heal? When are you going to take that NyQuil, my guy?
I never knew I needed it. You know what I mean? Like it was like, oh, this is just leftovers from mom, so I'll be all right. That's just what this is.
You thought it would go away one day.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have it before?
I always had it. But it wasn't, it never felt constant.
When did that start?
When I started spending more time with myself. When things slowed down after I stopped touring, and that's when I started really recognizing a lot of this stuff was pandemic and afterwards. Was really when things slowed down and you're just left with yourself for a while, and it's like, yeah,
What'd you notice?
that constant worry.
Yeah, life's a lot easier when you flood yourself with distractions.
Yeah, life's easier when you're busy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Weird how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you worried about when you started tuning into the feeling?
Well, that's what else my therapist and I talked about.
Mm.
He's got a phrase that he likes, that he brings up almost every session when we're talking about feelings and parts and all that.
Yeah.
If you can name it, you can tame it.
You can name it, you can tame it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we started digging. So like, what are you worried about? And we dug a little bit, like what is the root of that anxiety? And on the surface level, it is, what if I miss something? What if I miss something? If I'm not overthinking, if I'm not verbally processing, if I'm not checking in, if I'm not double, triple, quadruple checking, if I'm not, man, what if I miss something?
May I interject?
Mm-hmm.
You miss a lot.
I know.
So, what are you talking about? The floating ether list you got.
Yeah.
You miss a lot. Or do you not think you don't think you miss a lot?
I no, because they're still on the floating ether list.
Mm.
So those items are. I don't pay it. It's not a details thing. It's
Mm.
a. It is and it isn't. I think you're thinking of it as like a literal sense of like I have to be obsessive over the details and like make sure every I is dotted and everything. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like what if I can't do it? What if I miss something? What if I fuck up in a way that like I can't fix?
Mm.
That's what I'm talking about. Like what if I miss something? Um and you and I talked a little bit about this off air, which is just like I know we've talked about this too a few episodes ago. Is like that feeling of being alone is. I know that I have supportive friends. I know all that. Like we've been down that road, but again, that feeling without a parent is there is no safety net. There is no backup plan. There is nobody. There's nowhere to go. If I fuck up, I fuck up big, and I there's nobody there. I'm.
What do you mean if you fuck up big? What does that mean?
That means like I have nowhere. I don't belong to anybody. I don't. Nobody.
So if you
There's no
fuck
safety
up,
net.
everyone's gonna leave, and mom's not there no matter what.
Not everybody's gonna leave. They're just. That's not their like. I'm. There's no safety net. I can't.
What does the safety net do? Safety net's mom, yes?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What does mom do if you fuck up?
You see it all the time when people like go through a divorce and they lose everything and they're like, oh, you're back living with your parents or you're back home or whatever. There is no back home for me.
Okay.
There is no like if I fuck up, it's just me.
Uh-huh.
And if I don't have the power to do anything about it, then I'm really fucked.
Why?
I'm on the street, dog. Like I'm in the hospital alone. I'm on the street alone. I am alone in those ways because it's not. I'm not gonna. I don't expect anybody to help. B, I would never. I don't know if I would ask. And C, yeah, it's not their responsibility. And so, like, there is no safety net. So if I miss something and I fuck up,
What does fuck up? What does that mean?
I don't know, man. Like, you hit hard times.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not talking like, oh, you're down for a couple weeks. I'm talking like lose everything hard times or
Has that
big
ever
medical
has that
emergency hard
ever
times.
happened to you?
No.
All right. So you're worried about this big catastrophic impending.
Yes.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that comes with grief. We talk about this a lot, and
You think that comes from grief, huh? Or for you that comes from grief?
yeah, for
You
me
did-
it does.
You didn't have that before?
No.
So if you lost everything, what would have happened? What would mom have done?
I don't know, but I could at least go to her. You know? It's that thing we talk about all the time where like that reassurance of a parent that like you're going to be okay. Even that is huge. I don't even have that. And so even if it just means calling my mother and telling her that things are fucked up, or like not even asking her for anything, but just having that reassurance of her being like, "Hey, you're okay. You'll figure it out." Yeah, I don't have that. Um, I think it's also different for me too because my parents were so supportive. You know what I mean? Like, so to lose that support system,
What does supportive mean when you say that?
um, just always loving, just always championing, always just there. Sometimes it just means just being there.
Mm.
Um, yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah. It's weird. It's weird when we talk about it. I don't feel like you. I don't know. Like what? Like what are you thinking right now? So I'm not making assumptions.
I'm thinking that it's evident to me how hard it is for you how hard you still find it to be honest about your mother.
In what way?
I think you still glorify her. Um, because sometimes we get into conditional love and
Mm-hmm.
smothering and a lot of things that caused you harm that your mother did.
Yeah.
Um, and I was just thinking that I see how hard it is for you to face those realities still.
Yeah, because I'm. For me, sometimes it's not even. Sometimes it's not even about my mother. It's just a mother.
Mm.
Be nice to have a mother. Be nice to have a parent that was still around. That. Um. Yeah, and we talked about what was hiding behind the. What if I missed something?
Mm. And not yet. We're going to take a break. Hope you like ads, motherfuckers. Go see us on Patreon. We'll be back in a minute.
Trusting myself.
Mm.
I don't trust myself. The fear and anxiety of what if I miss something is because I don't trust myself enough to either A, do it right,
Fix
catch it,
it.
fix it, and fix
Fix
it.
it.
Yeah. A lot of the time, though, it is it is just like that. It's a mixture of what if I miss something, that fear,
Mm-hmm.
and also our old friend ADHD and visual learning. I need somebody. Okay, let me rephrase that. I don't need somebody.
You also said you don't need the meds, so
I feel like
I'm not convinced you have ADHD anymore.
I feel like I need somebody to show me. I'm a visual learner. I need to see it. So a lot of it is trusting myself without visual learning is really hard for me. Um,
Can that be as simple as like YouTube?
yeah, and
Yeah.
I lean on YouTube a lot, but what what happens is uh, what happens is I lean on others.
Mm-hmm. You have shame about that?
Yeah,
Why?
I feel like I abuse it.
You abuse it. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Say more.
We talk about this when I talk about relationships. Your partner can't be your best friend, your doctor, your therapist, your business partner, you're like they can't be all things.
Mm-hmm.
And so when I talk about that abuse, sometimes in relationships when I lean on my partner too much. And I find myself doing that in friendships as well. Because I hit a point in either my frustration or my stubbornness where I will walk away from something. A great example is that fucking cabinet I put together about a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
I could not figure out the drawer wheels. I had them on backwards, and I couldn't figure it out. I followed the instructions. I looked at like, man, I spent 2 hours putting this fucking thing
Now, I
together.
hate to be that guy. If the wheels were on backwards, you didn't follow the instructions. Please go ahead.
Now,
Yeah.
I couldn't get it. And so I thought, hey, man, this cabinet doesn't get a drawer now. It's just shelves.
Yeah.
And I was okay with that. I was okay in my head being like, these are shelves.
Yeah.
And then you came upstairs and I really fought with myself. And I thought, fuck it, just ask him. And I said, hey, man, can you look at this real quick?
Mm-hmm.
And you did. And you were like, oh, yeah, these are on backwards. And then you left. And I put them on the right way. And now I have a drawer.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want to ask you that. I didn't want to bother you.
Is it because it's a bother?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
I don't want it to come across in a shitty way.
Okay.
Do you think any of it is because you made the same mistake putting together your dresser at our last place?
No, I don't even remember putting my dresser together at the last
Oh,
place.
I thought that's what it was.
No.
Okay.
It's simply like I try to have just like a tally going on in my head about what I've asked help for recently.
Mm.
And if it's too much, then I shut the fuck up. And if it feels like it's been a minute or if it's like something quick, then I'll probably ask. But if it's not, you're not going to hear from me.
And then what?
And then it's just a shelf, or it's I don't get it done, or if I'll walk away from it
Why walk away from it?
because I can't figure it out. And I've hit a point where I go, hey, fuck this,
Why fuck this?
because I can't figure it out.
What do you feel like when you can't figure it out?
Anger,
What's below the anger?
shame.
Why shame?
because I'm dumb.
Stupid. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it.
not good enough.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on over there?
I don't know.
You got one
Uncomfortable.
hand under your
Very
shirt, rubbing your arm.
uncomfortable.
Why?
Very
Why uncomfortable?
uncomfortable. I don't know.
Yeah. What are you thinking? You keep spacing out. Where are you going?
I don't know. I don't feel like. I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
I don't. Two things.
King of two things.
King of two things.
Yeah.
One, and this is why I asked you earlier. Like, I don't want to assume anything on your side. I want to see how you're thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
One, I think sometimes again it goes into that idea of like it's I'm not doing it fast enough, or it's so like yeah, I'm still talking about my fucking dead mom. Sorry.
Mm.
And two, I think that emotion or that feeling that I have with that spills over into making me feel like then these things aren't real or valid. You know what I mean? Like,
Why would they not be real or valid?
because they're dumb.
Why are they dumb?
I don't know. They don't. Oh, you can't put a fucking drawer on? Like, yeah. I don't know, man. Yeah, didn't want to ask for help. I have a lot of anxiety with that.
A lot of what?
Shut up.
No. A lot of what? Go ahead.
And so yeah, and why do I have anxiety about that? Because my mom fucked me up. Who's that? Oh, your dead mom? Yeah, still talking about that? Absolutely. So what are you doing about it? I don't know. Fucking working on it still? Yeah, okay. Well, fucking do it. I'm trying. That's how it feels in my head.
Mm.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
How often does it feel like that?
When we talk about it.
All the time, huh?
That's why I started to say earlier, like, grief's not the same for everybody.
Yeah.
And the grief of losing a parent is it's just different. And I don't know how to express the fucking levity of it. It's just so big. It's just so fucking big. And I don't know, I feel like for people that haven't experienced that yet, it's hard to explain how big that is.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's probably damn near impossible.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have no clue what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
And you would think I'd have a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Yeah. So I feel, I don't know, foolish sometimes.
Yeah.
talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back and I'll tell you about my fucking therapy. Do you have any fantasies? Settle down.
Oh, buddy, that's the other show.
Like in life. Do you have like a... Let me tell you my fantasy.
Okay.
My fantasy is we sign a deal with somebody, Spotify, whoever, for like some caller daddy money.
Yeah.
$60 million for 3 years. And after 3 years, I take my big bag of money and I disappear. That's my fantasy.
Yeah.
Do you have any fantasies like that?
No, I'm just trying to get through right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't even have the bandwidth to fantasize or dream.
I don't know. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just chasing the other dream for so long that,
Fame.
yeah,
Yeah.
old ugly ass Fame.
Yeah. That toxic bitch.
Fucking love her. Yeah, I just haven't.
You get emotional over Fame?
No.
Oh, that's the mom carryover?
Still dead mom. So.
Okay.
Nancy,
Nancy.
what do you get out of here? We're
Oh,
trying to talk about,
Afro Nan.
we're trying to talk about buying a farm one day. She done bought the farm.
Okay.
Come on. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really. Yeah, I haven't. I don't have a new dream yet.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Do you have long-term goals?
I think you know the answer to that.
Yeah.
My long-term goal is to have pizza at some point this week.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah.
That's that's as far out as I'm seeing.
Okay. So let's talk about this fantasy and therapy.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, what purpose does that fantasy serve? And I said, watch your mouth.
Yeah.
And I don't have an answer to that. And the more we talked about this fantasy, because through the entirety of this fantasy, I understand that if it were to become reality,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't feel any different. I would feel exactly the same. So is anything actually different? Because I wake up in a different bed with a big bag of money next to it? I'm still going to wake up feeling the same.
Yeah, but you'd have more freedom. You'd have more options.
Would I?
Yeah, absolutely.
So?
Well, especially in a time like this with
Yeah.
fucking old Donnie in office,
Mm-hmm.
it'd be nice to have some freedom and some options to be able to, do some things.
Yeah, I don't think I'd feel different. I think I'd feel more guilt.
Yeah,
I think that privilege would lead to a lot of guilt.
but you could do things with that. Instead of having that guilt of having it, then you could be, I don't know.
What can I do?
Do you want an answer?
I mean, you're already solving the problem without me asking, so please tell me. Tell me what I can do.
Yeah, that's what we're doing here.
No, it isn't. Go ahead. Tell me what I can do.
You'd be able to have the freedom and opportunity to help others on a broader scale, and that might make you feel different.
What kind of scale are you talking about?
I don't know. Do you feel different when you guys used to go down and give water and things like that to Skid Row and things? Like, did that make you feel different?
It's not really what I'm talking about because, like, things that the way you can affect people face to face
Mm-hmm.
is always there.
Yeah.
That's always there. So when I say guilt, I think we can't change anything. I
Mm.
have this lingering feeling of helplessness.
Oh, yeah, that I relate to big time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think if this fantasy were to become reality, that doesn't change. And I'm still battling anxiety, and I'm still battling grief, and I'm still battling my temper or my judging instead of coming at things with curiosity. Like, I still battle all of that.
Mm.
And so what's the difference? Like, I get it. I could surround myself with a different place.
Mm-hmm.
That's not going to change how I feel. I don't think. I think the most realistic probability is that I become something I hate.
Mm.
And it's been a real mind fuck for me lately.
Mm.
Um, yeah, the idea of this fantasy and this thing that I'm really trying to make happen. And I look at it and I look at myself and it's like, to what end?
Yeah.
I still have family who voted for a person that I don't think should be in society.
Yeah.
Most of the country I live in voted for that same person. It's just videos everywhere of school buses getting raided and dragging screaming children out to get deported. It's like, no matter how much money I have, I can't do shit about that.
Yeah.
And it's as it often does with me,
Mm-hmm.
just comes down to fucking multiple truths. In that, in my current life, things are pretty fucking good. I'm not stressed about money.
Yeah.
I've got a great house and I live with two people I love. I have my dog. Not worried about eating. I have a lot of freedom. Like, I'm my own boss. I work with my best friend. We have a thing. Things are pretty good.
Yeah.
That's true. At the same time, oh, are things bad?
Yeah.
That's also true. And it's this fucking multiple truths that keeps fucking my goddamn life up. Is that things can be really good and really bad at the same time. That's what it is to be human. A
Yeah.
lot of very complex feelings all the time, all at the same time. And it's fucking hard, man.
Yeah.
It's hard to be a human. It's hard to be alive. It's hard. It is really hard sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's also really great to be alive sometimes.